But you got it better than a Tesla.
Here we go, dog. Here we go.
Big bank, tight little bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' need a buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight little bank. Big bank, tight little bank.
Back again, back to back, made back, stacked it. I'm a Slim Shady, baby, the M. Once he black, he'll be back again. Tell him that it's crunch time advent. Let's go pop national and Magic.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. A few short moments ago, running back Todd Gurley trying to fire up the Ram faithful here in Southern California as his guys get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
And it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going into this game. Sometimes that can be a deflator, and sometimes that can just really make you mad and more determined the next time out.
Yeah, we wanted to toss him still and get the ball.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25.
There's a lot of wind out there. A lot of wind.
27-yard line. So out come the Seahawks.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Man, hit that like button. Hey, let me know who you are, man. Send them a
Wisconsin by way of NC State. And that's Russell Wilson.
We got to stop this guy, man. We lose, we out. We win, we got a chance. End of story.
Beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And now a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
On second down, here's Wilson. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide.
There you go, the shit again, man. Oh, damn it, man. Come on, guys.
Seattle. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
He just burned you that quick. Wow. It don't make no sense, man.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. Barkevious Mingo in that time on the tackle. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave him a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Here's Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll have a first down here at about the 40. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The numbers for Woods last week, 4 catches, 64 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated,
salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Hurry up. Look at the line.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Goff on third down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage.
Good catch, Cook.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now it's gone. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Nazir Jones getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Just beating the play clock is gone. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Let's take a glance now at the starting defense for Seattle. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So they pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And this is caught.
Good job, Joe. They take the 4th and 5.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in the diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart, started adding to it, and here we are today.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd down is gone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They run. It's Gurley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Goff now looking to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Samson Abukum in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Uzama. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Oh, come on, guys.
Now he bowls him over. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. At the end of one, 7-3 the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Yeah.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And down inside the 15 he goes. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. They'll run it now.
Oh, come on, you missed him.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ty Montgomery hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now the try here for the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was all capped on the touchdown run by Ty Montgomery. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend.
Come on, guys.
Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Golf.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Guys.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. He's going to air one out. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Understood that.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Going deep for Moncrief.
Good catch, flag, pass interference.
There is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Pass interference, defense.
Good job.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead,
that's my bomb.
You're going to stay on the field and start a new set of
I don't know if
downs.
it's still a bomb. There was a pass interference call. Look, we'll take it.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley.
Oh, guys, what are y'all doing?
Nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's
Poor
a
blocking,
loss of a
guy.
yard there, and now 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. And complete to Moncrief over the middle.
Good job.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Good job, big boy.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyler Higbee, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game.
Good job, big boy.
And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. That time a 6-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Russell Wilson in the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball
we
to
needed that one.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Montgomery on the counter. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, Maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he gets it.
You get to the hole, Gurley.
35-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Goff.
Touchdown, good throw.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding, offense.
Back on 10.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Wilson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get it out to midfield.
You're not tackling him.
Yeah, they'll spot it right in
I'm not
midfield
telling
at the
the Donald
50.
got hurt. Here we go again.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From midfield now, here's Wilson. To the sideline.
Yeah, good defense.
Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd gone to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here comes carry number 10.
Where the block at?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Good job. Good throw. Way to see him right there, Goff.
This well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Goff.
God
He
damn
can't
it.
hang on to it.
That guy came from
Nearly picked. He's
nowhere.
known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right
Why
where
didn't you
it
punt
is.
that? That's just stupid.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Wilson, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he's gonna
guys, what was that?
30-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Wilson now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, Wilson. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. Ryan Tannehill throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in their ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington Redskins. 31-9, the final. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Malcolm Mitchell, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw on second down is gone. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Goff now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley.
You guys block.
Push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Throw complete right side to Cook.
Good throw, Cook. Good pitch, Cook.
Taking
Good
it
throw,
across midfield and just shy of the 40. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. On the counter, Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Goff now on second down. Incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, and it's third down.
Your passing interference call. Come on, guys.
Because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Trying to get it to Woods. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Good luck trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, 2 guys, whatever. I wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts an offensive running game into rubble.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22.
Guys.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A give. This is Montgomery. And he went nowhere.
Good defense, fellas.
Backwards, back to the 33. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And he's probably wondering, how do I get that mojo back from the first half that he seems to have lost a little bit here in the third quarter?
And every guy has his whisperer on the team. You know, that one guy who can say things to him that other people can't. Right now, he's looking for that guy to kind of, hey, we're good. We're good. One interception. Just get it back. Get back to being who you are. And this team will be okay.
Yeah, because they led at halftime, trailing now. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Goff now looks to throw. And the hit jarred it loose.
Come on, big guy.
It's incomplete.
That's some cheating. That little dude can't knock that ball loose and big as you is.
Sit back in a zone like that. It tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
He caught that header with 2 hands. You gonna tell me you're gonna fumble that? That would be cheating. Stupid ass dude.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
What?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now it's gone. And incomplete there.
Come on, Cooks.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Rams on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. Woods, the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Where are you guys
One thing
at?
you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
Zone,
and you can
zone,
pick up a lot of
zone. Stay in your
yardage
zone.
after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, There's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
On second down, here's Goff.
Oh, come on, man. That ball is supposed to be nowhere near that dude.
Picked off at the 33.
Oh, come on, that ain't cheating. That ball's supposed to be way by the sideline. Come on, guys.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take
He didn't know he called that
down.
dude cheating so bad.
The guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up.
He played this stupid fucking shit, man. Not even throwing them guys there.
Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And out now come the Seahawks. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, come on, guys. Y'all gonna sit there and watch him? This is some fucking bullshit. First of all, you throw a ball nowhere near the sideline for interception.
Certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
Fuck this shit.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Oh, man. This shit is so fucking bullshit, man. It's bogus as shit, man.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah. This shit here put you to sleep, man. It's so fucking boring. Let me tell you. Come on, guys. We got a lot of football left.
Unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's get the touchdown right back.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fucking win or
And
something.
now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
2nd and short. Is it a no-brainer to think I give it to my fullback and I pick it up?
You would think a no-brainer, but that time able to hit him for a loss.
Yeah, definitely was not a gimme, was it?
Fuck you, Jeff. Bitch.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, gone.
How you gonna underthrow it? You got the wind at your back, man. God damn it, they keep.
Griffin with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
This is some fucking bullshit, man.
Between his ears right now. It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important.
The tight end turning right there. Throw the ball correctly.
But right now, it's all those interceptions.
Where is that going?
So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But I believe a Seahawk was able to
man,
get
that's an incomplete pass. We do that. Well, they won't call a fumble. That's some fucking
bullshit. The defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Wilson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. LaMarcus Joyner in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I know
Good
most
defense,
of the time when
fellas.
the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They're falling by Ron.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Wilson operating from the gun. He's going to flip one out here.
He's going to stay there on the defense.
And he'll be brought down at the
Stay at home.
48-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll
Yeah, we got a lot of
bring
time
up
left in this
4th
football
down.
game.
Instead
Fucking
of throwing it
commissioner,
downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
You got free play.
As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Oh, guy!
Throw
the ball!
That one incomplete.
These motherfuckers wearing glasses in the pass. What are y'all doing?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, gone. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reynolds.
Go, 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 go! Good job!
A big play there. 76 yards. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both
Good
counts.
block, Cook.
Right? Because once
Good
he took
block.
off, I mean, let's face
Way
it,
to block up
that
front.
should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Good block, Cooks.
Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Seattle offense. We take a peek at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Throwing now, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose.
Who got it?
Fumble.
God damn it, guys. We needed that.
Able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is a quarterback.
Big
The ball
hit.
gets away from him.
Wow.
Everyone else is
Got
trying to
two
execute
Rams
what they're
there.
supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away
That
from
was
it.
alert.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's caught, block it. And down he'll go at the 25. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Wilson.
Oh! Good call. I hit the quarterback.
Penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing.
God damn it. I wasn't trying to hit him. That's some bullshit. They cheating.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter.
God damn it, man. Oh, come on, guys.
The emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment.
Yeah, you couldn't come down with the ball right there.
He's absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Being chased out left.
Good hit. Oh, he should have fumbled that. That's Donald hitting him. How'd he hold on to that?
There on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Wow, Donald, good hit. How'd he hold on to that?
Played the game, all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys.
Wow.
But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Good hit.
He'll be brought down
He was
right
dancing.
at the 45-yard line.
Good job, guys.
Cap to the defense. They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away.
You can't
for
find
the
it
4th
far.
time
Look.
today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. But fortunately, he's able to recover.
Get out the way. I'm trying to move you guys.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner,
Almost messed that up.
Scramble, it sort of feels
All right, guys, come on. Let's get this score back. We good.
Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, it's gone. And it pops free.
Come on, you gotta hold on to that.
Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, guys, stop dropping him. This guy would have held on to that.
Is it a positive?
It is a
You know,
positive.
88
About winning
catching.
the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's
Floyd,
got
that
them.
It's
perfect.
part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an
Come on,
underdog,
Keith. You can
winning
catch
the
too. How'd you
turnover
drop
battle is a
that?
big key, and this one's playing out in this
Come
one.
on, man. He had that in his hand. I don't like this play here. I don't like this
So now
play here.
2nd and 10 after the
I don't
incompletion
like
on
it.
1st
I don't
down.
like it.
Goff now to throw. And his throw here is
Cook.
incomplete.
Cook. Come on,
Let's give some
Cook.
credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked
Man,
like
we
they
did
were
this
trying
all
to hit the
wrong,
corner
guys.
route.
Now we got to pick up the 1st down. We've been doing this all wrong. Why are we doing this? That's not smart. cook. You got to catch that you're in front of him. I don't like this play neither.
The Rams on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Goff.
Oh, he dropped it. He caught it. Good catch.
24 yards.
Way to go, Woods. Good catch.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
Big
all
catch
game
right
long.
there. I
That
thought you
throw
dropped
different.
that.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy
Big
type of a
catch.
throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So you got to start by your name. Good catch. One hand there. Get in there and get it. Nice throw in the basket.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 1st down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley.
God damn it, guys. You blocked that linebacker. He's gone. What was that?
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd.
Well, nobody cracked back on Wagner.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
51. Don't go out there if you're going to hit nothing. I don't like this play here. Now be careful. Be careful. Can't throw no interception.
Here's Goff.
Oh, be wide open.
Complete.
Throw that ball that bad.
Gerald Everett,
wow. Wow. Oh, they just trying to cheat, man. That guy wide open, throw that ball nowhere near him. Come on, guys.
Practice it, do all those things. But once you get
There's nowhere near him. How y'all gonna cheat me like that?
Quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Goff.
Crossing route, blocked.
Side complete.
Damn it, guys. Take out 4th and 4.
25-yard line.
All right, it's a drag route.
9, but it leads to 4th
Good
down.
block, though.
They didn't get the first
Let's take
down,
our
but
field
I have to
goal,
say,
man.
I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
All right, 4th and 4. Let's get it over with. Come on. Got to get 3 yards, man. It's a 3-yard play. I hope this is it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He dropped it. Come on, you're my best receiver. No.
And dropped it.
Come on, guy.
He's going to take over the football.
Whatever.
Living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
Come on,
so
big
many
guy.
teams work on that in terms of locking
How you
in on
drop
those two
that?
downs.
He
You know,
just
I've seen
cheating.
that-
Ain't no way you should drop that.
Practices where we've seen, hey,
Oh.
third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here. Fourth down play.
Wow,
Make
wow.
sure you focus just a little
Took
bit
your
extra.
fucking field goal.
It
How
did
you
pay off
drop
in that
that?
situation.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Wilson.
Here we go. He's trying to be cute.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
He's trying to be cute. He's trying to be cute. There you go. Keep him up in the defense. Trying to be cute. Way to go, Peters.
He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with
Just
you.
spit move on that big boy right there.
Because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 1st and goal, Gurley.
You ain't even running, Gurley. What is this Paul shit?
Behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Y'all bullshit now.
That's going to go as a loss.
What kind of run was that, Gurley?
2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard
Out of the
line.
backfield, you got to do better than
3
that.
yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
Lead him. Threw
couldn't
that ball
turn it
too
into much
late.
more.
Should came out the backfield. Bam, bam. Come on. Okay. We got almost the same call right here.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Goff. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it
We
stands,
had to leave
that
and
brings
took a
up
fucking
4th.
field goal the first time.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Going for it, man.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery.
Good hit.
And he is met at the
He's dancing like a little chicken. Where to go? Let's go. Come on, guys.
Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you
hold
really
him.
smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock.
All right, 2-minute warning. Third down. We got to stop him right here, guys.
Here. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Got to stop him right here. Barry Ryan, wait, holding that arm. What was that defense say? How y'all let him get in that little gap? Set right there. Byron, where were you at? You too far deep.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
All right, guys, this is it. Do or die right here.
For the electrifying conclusion after this.
He ain't gonna throw it. He ain't gonna be that dumb this time.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery.
Ah! There you go!
And it leads to a 4th down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
They can't punt it good, but just catch it. Couple yards within field goal range. We got the wind to our back.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
There you go. Good job.
17 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
You just get 10 yards, guys.
Headed back onto the field. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another 4th quarter comeback?
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And
good job!
Across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
The big 10 yards right there.
A number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Another carry now for Gurley.
Come on, Gurley, get in the hole.
Play there, 2nd down.
What was that? There's a big hole to the left.
Switches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Gurley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
The big one right here, fellas.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Oh, come on, man. They still made me do that stupid shit. You cheating bitches. I call timeout.
And this score will stay right where it is.
Fuck this game, man.
Fitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire. But in the end, the field goal to win, it goes begging.
Oh, man, that is a tough way to lose a football game. You put yourself in position, and you give yourself a chance. But it's just not meant to be.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Fuck this, man. Coach Hobaleni ain't making the playoffs again. Fuck all y'all. Goodbye, man.
Well, I know it.